Hi guys, let's get into creative flow together and do a quick prompt reset exercise. I'm Victoria.
And I'm Abby Aposporos.
And this is Struggle is Real, and struggle of overcoming perfectionism and overthinking and the mental static is real in every human being, most of us. And if there's not, if you're there, you don't experience this, please call me. Please.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to get to know you. I want to be your friend. I want you to inspire me. So, what are we going to explore today? The general topic.
The general topic, I think where I thrive is jamming and improv playing. Different musicians start something and then I just add onto it, or like a random backing track, and I just kind of translate what that makes me feel like, that energy, into sound.
Mhm.
So
That's very cool topic, and we will explore this, and we will talk more about you and your process after we finish exercise, because things turn to be very much interesting after people write for a few minutes. And today's question is: describe a moment when you felt most connected with your creativity. Don't overthink it. Whatever comes first, the first moment that comes to you. Maybe there were multiple moments, right? Do that. And we have 10 minutes, and after the 10 minutes of writing, we will come back.
Okay.
I'm going to set a timer. Okay. And the time is up.
All right.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Abby.
Woo!
No, we did it. Yeah. Uh, sometimes it's a long time. Sometimes it's a short time. It depends on what's coming up. So, how did it go for you?
Yeah, you want me to share my answers?
If you want, only it's voluntary. Only if you would like to share with us. Otherwise, no pressure.
No, say less. I am an open book.
Okay.
So two things come to mind. One moment, what we were like called, it was like a side project for this band called like Talking Waves, right?
Mhm.
And we were playing at this huge venue, like a really nice stage, and there were like hundreds of people. And the lead singer got like violently ill, like tummy problems, could not perform. And a random friend of ours like just so happened to show up, and he just so happens to be a musician and a music teacher, so the lead singer had to go home, and the music teacher ended up stepping up and like took the lead because like I play pretty much most things but my voice.
Mhm.
So having this person like in front of all these people, like I had to really like think in the moment,
Mhm.
things being thrown at me that I've like never heard or like played before. And it went incredibly well because it was just like bouncing off of each other's energies. It was like me, that guy, and then a bassist. And yeah, just like not overthinking anything, allowing things to kind of flow as they come. I think that was the most fun I've had on stage because it was like there's no stakes. I mean, if anything, I will never see these people again, probably, you know. So it was super fun. And then the other time where I felt the most creative in my life. So I had a traumatic brain injury, right? I was a semi professional soccer player, and I had a lot of head injuries. And from a completely unrelated dancing accident, like doing backflips, my dance partner like flipped me, and I did like a full flip and a half and like snapped my neck back.
Whoa.
And it's related. It'll make
No,
sense
I
in a
mean, like, how are
second.
you sitting here? You're all, this hurt me.
I've come a long way. So I I couldn't speak properly. Like I was slurring my words. Whenever I would walk in like a straight line, like my legs would violently shake and I would fall over. I lost a lot of sense of independence and like had to get 3 surgeries on my head, right? So that being said, even though I lost a lot of like, you know, mobility and like just a lot of things, I was like, I know how to be a human and it's not translating, which is terrifying. I could play my guitar perfectly and I could play instruments like perfectly. So it just that time of my life, like sitting home in a dark room because I was really sad about everything, clearly.
Yeah.
But that's how I would communicate, was like through music. And so I just developed a very special connection to it, especially since it kind of turned into like another sense for me, right? There's like, you know, sight, touch, and because mine were kind of like off kiltered and like spazzing out a little bit. This was the one thing where I could like do it, and it was like a form of meditation for me because I'm not thinking about everything else that's going on in my life, right? I'm just really zoned in on this thing. And so I would just play for hours and hours in my room by myself. And I had no idea how I compared. I was like, I think everybody can play like this, which is not true.
Yeah, and not everyone goes through the same situations. You went
Yeah.
through hell.
I did.
Yeah, it is. And
But we're
congrats
here,
for coming out.
baby.
Oh my God. Yeah. When you said that, I imagined, and my whole body was cringing because it sounds like hell. And you came out there with music and your talent.
Yeah.
And I've heard you, and it sounds really cool. And I love what you
Thank
draw
you.
here.
Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah.
That's a masterpiece.
There
No, I
she
think
is.
you're
Go for
covering.
this one.
Yeah, masterpiece here.
Yeah, we have Goofy, and then
And
we have her.
yeah, this is great.
Thank you so much.
So you described you were sad, clearly, like you said, absolutely devastated, probably. Um, your situation is very unique. Like the questions, I did not expect this. The questions I'm gonna ask. So obviously, you had a lot of doubts and sad thoughts, and you
Mhm.
thought that, I mean, how is it possible to get out of this, right?
Right.
Hell. And what helped you? Like, how did you get to the music? Like, like
Yeah.
that split second or that moment that led you to picking up
Yeah.
guitar.
No, that's a really good question. So I've played guitar and other instruments like pretty much my entire life, right? I've always just kind of like had a knack for it. I started playing the guitar when I was in fifth grade, and I think my accident happened when I was 21 years old. I'm going to be 33 next week. So I've had enough distance. But I remember vaguely, like laying in the hospital bed after my accident, and I like was kind of freaking out but also like dissociating because I couldn't fully grasp what was happening. But I remember like just like imagining my guitar like in my head and just like playing it and like moving my fingers along to it. um and I know that there have been other people with like brain injuries. There's this one guy, you should check him out, don't know his name, but I know that he was like a composer, a renowned composer, and he had a brain injury, and so he has like, I think they dubbed it like a 7-second memory or something like that, but he can still play the piano perfectly. So it's really interesting the way that the brain like grasps music. So I guess that was my story and trajectory as well. Thankfully I'm relatively okay now. Like I mourn the loss of the person that I was, and once I was able to accept like, okay, I'm never going to get back to that, but I can adapt with like the way like my brain kind of functions now. And then from there, like now I'm very thankful for it because it's made me a better person in ways that I don't think I would have grown otherwise.
Yeah, this is incredible, like amazing experience, and how you got out of it. And music is so beautiful, and music can also heal. They say
Yes.
there are different frequencies, and you found intuitively what could have healed you in that moment. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I think it was like my saving
it did.
grace, if
Grace,
you will.
God's grace. And I think let's just listen to your music,
Okay.
right? We would love to listen to your play, and
Okay.
I'm gonna move things around, and
Awesome.
you
I'm
can
excited.
pick up your beautiful green little guitar.
Thank you. Say less.
Was not okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a little live looping set.
Yes.
All right.
Right. Let's.
You ready?
Yes, we're ready. We're live.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. That's it.
Yeah! Bravo!
That's it.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's such a treat. And let's close with this. If you're going through hell, keep growing, going and growing, because this girl here made it out there. And there's so many others who are going through pain. And just don't give up. I think Winston Churchill said, if you're going through hell, keep going. And on this wonderful note, I'll see you next Sunday. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.
Period.
Period.